If you aren't planning on flying home for the holidays, you better plan ahead or be prepared to pay more. In the past week alone, Bing Travel says overall fares for Thanksgiving have climbed 10%. CBS News transportation correspondent Nancy Cortez has this report.
Last year, holiday travelers who waited until the last minute to book their tickets were rewarded with deep discounts. But not this year.
If you wait until after November 1st to buy your ticket, you're going to probably end up with some of the steepest prices you've ever paid for holiday travel.
That's because the airlines hiked fares this week and introduced a first-time ever $10 surcharge for traveling on peak days like the Saturday before Christmas.
If that's going to happen, I most likely stay home, Long Island, stay home and have everybody come to me. I'll cook dinner.
With Americans tightening their belts and traveling less, the airlines have cut capacity. Fewer flights, fewer seats, fewer bargains.
It's going home to see family for the holidays, so it's one of those things they know they have people over a barrel.
The more flexibility you have, the more likely you are to get a deal. Just avoiding the Wednesday before Thanksgiving can cut your fare in half. Nancy Cortez, CBS News, Reagan National Airport.
Well, do not worry, it's not too late. And our travel editor, Peter Greenberg, says there are still some great deals out there if you know how to find them. And he's with us this morning to help us navigate that path. Peter, good morning. Good to see you. Let me first ask you, though, this. It looks as though, and it sounds as though, once again, the customer is the one who is bearing the brunt of these high fares, as always. What's behind this dramatic increase this time around?
The largest capacity cut on air flights and airplanes in 60 years. They've parked over 900 planes in the desert. So it's the law of supply and demand. Fewer flights, fewer planes, higher fares.
Okay, you've got some great tips for people this morning, so you might want to start writing these down. Let's start. The big question is, should you book your Thanksgiving flight now, or do you want to wait a little bit before Thanksgiving and hope maybe the prices drop?
Well, if you don't book it now, you get one shot, which is the day before Thanksgiving when they start unloading unsold flights. You want to take that risk, do it. My advice, don't. Book it now.
Book it now and pay the price.
Yeah.
What about the great deals that do exist out there? How do you find them?
Well, there are great websites out there. You can go to TravelZoo, Travel Booking Buddy. You can go to kayak.com. One I like is called airfarewatchdog.com. They actually update their fares 250,000 times a day.
Really?
Yeah, and they can tailor it to where you live. But my other advice is, and this is going to be counterintuitive, call the airline before you go on the web. Because the myth is that all the inventory is on the web, and it's not. It's all the inventory that the airlines want to give the websites. Talk to a human being first.
Yeah, I always say that too, because I'm one of those people, and call me lazy, I like to talk to a person. For some reason, I just have never really kind of gotten the grasp of
good for
going
you.
online and booking.
People should do that, because once you book a flight with a human being, you're given 24 hours in which to purchase it.
Yep.
That's when you start looking at the web. Take that 24-hour window, surf the web. If you can find a better deal, do it. If you go to the web first, because it's easier to do, you can do it in your bathrobe at 3 in the morning, and you hit that keystroke, you're trapped.
All right, let's talk about what airline is offering the best rate. Do you know of an airline that I can say, okay, this has got the best rate right now, let's give them a call?
Well, interestingly enough, the airfare sales that were going on expired officially yesterday. You had Southwest and JetBlue and Continental, but guess what? They expire and then they extend them. My prediction is tomorrow night they'll probably extend the deal again for 3 or 4 more days. That's when you strike.
You have to be diligent. And one of your other tips here, let's say you've already booked that flight home for Thanksgiving. Yeah. What are the best times? I mean, I know Wednesday's probably not that great. Sundays, are there better?
It's actually changing. It used to be the Wednesday before Thanksgiving was the worst day to fly. That's why they made the movie Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
Yeah.
Actually, now it's Tuesday. People are trying to get out of town earlier, or the Friday before. So go the Saturday before or that Monday. And when you come back, if you come back Saturday or Sunday, I will personally come to your house and slap you. This is not a good idea.
Be prepared to be frustrated.
You bet.
And last question before I let you go, Christmas. Is it too late to start getting those Christmas reservations done, or are all the good fares gone there as well?
No, now's the time to do that as well.
Really?
Yeah, but remember, when Christmas is this year, it's a Saturday. So that Friday before Christmas, forget it. You want to go back a few days.
All right. Peter, thank you so much.
You got it.
Good to see you.